Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you all? I am very well, a little low, I don't know why, but yeah, I'm doing great and I hope you all are doing very good too. Happy Navratri, by the way. This is the second day of Navratri. Everybody who is celebrating and those who are celebrating Eid, happy Eid Mubarak, guys. So, yeah, let's begin today. I thought of getting ready, creating a different look for all of you, and so I'll be talking about a very different topic today. This is something when I was thinking about yesterday that what topic should I talk now about, and I was going through things, so I thought that I recently made a video also for my Instagram content about how we pretend a lot these days. Not these days, like everybody pretends a lot and they don't admit it. So I'm going to talk about the places where I think people are pretending and not being real, and it is not something negative that I'm going to talk about. This is not a video that is going to give a negative energy to you guys. I'll make sure about this because pretension is not always negative. So yeah, I will talk about that. So let's get into the video. So one thing I think that people pretend is that we are not overthinking things. Like on the outside, things look very normal, but on the inside, there is a full conversation that is going on. We replay situations in our head, like what we should have said or what we have already said. I used to think that it was only me, but with the conversations with everybody, I have got the clarity that it happens with every one of us. But we act like, everything is completely fine. Another thing is pretending that we have everything figured out, especially when it comes to work, life, or, everyday routines. I believe there is a lot of pretension. So sometimes it feels like everybody else knows what they're doing. So we also start acting like that, as if we know that, what we are doing, even if there is no clarity in our head about certain topics, or if we just don't understand where our life is going, or work, or, relationships, anything like that. But just because it seems that for people in front of us, everything seems to be very clear and figured out, we start pretending that way. But in reality, I think everybody is figuring things out as they go. Nobody has a manual or a script given to them कि ऐसे जिंदगी जीनी है, ऐसे इस problems में behave करना है, या फिर anything else, कोई भी जो भी चीज है. तो I think showing ourselves as we have figured everything out is a pretentious thing that we do. I think everybody has that phase, or there is a time, or there is a topic that we don't know anything about and we are figuring it all by ourselves. So yeah, I also feel like we pretend that small things don't affect us. Like, a small comment or a small situation where we say, it's okay. But, it still stays in your mind for a while, and it actually is not okay. And I think one of the biggest pretensions that we put is being okay all the time. Not in serious ways, just in our everyday lives. When someone says, "How are you?" we just automatically say, um, yeah, we are fine, or we are doing okay. Or like this is a habit for me that I come here and I start saying is, hi guys, how are you? I am fine. I'm fine. Maybe some days I'm not feeling fine. That's why I specifically chose today to mention that I'm not feeling very, very good. Because if I start pretending here, my main motive is for people to uh, let go of the filter, let go of the pretensions, and just be themselves. So if I don't be myself, then how can I expect others to be? So that's why I mentioned, it's very, very important to mention that, yeah, we are not okay. It's like, a generalized response that we have made. Ki, how are you? We are okay. We are fine. Even if the days are a little off for us, we just tend to say that we are okay. And it can be a thing, where you don't want to express those feelings to everybody, and that's a very right thing to do, that you don't tell everything to everyone. But yeah, we can just say that, yeah, I'm doing okay, I'm pretty great, I've been feeling a little heavy, like that, not for the person in front of you, not for being honest for the person in front of you, but to be honest to yourself. When we put words like we are okay, there is a very mix of emotion that goes on when you're actually not okay, but you're saying again and again that you're okay. So your body is feeling something, but you're telling your mind something else. So sometimes it helps, and sometimes it really um, frustrates the state of mind because you just don't know how to react. So I would like to take a moment here to address this again, that I don't think that pretending is always a bad thing or it has to be taken in a negative manner. It is sometimes what is needed of the situations. Sometimes also it is just how we move through our daily lives. But it's actually interesting to know how common it actually is. I think for everyone, there is something that is going on the inside always. They just don't want to show it to everybody on the outside. I think there is no right and wrong in this topic. Like, it is everybody's mechanism and also, way of dealing with the situations in their life, and not, it does not have to be a very major event or, something very dramatic, but it can be a very small thing like coping up with the everyday life routine, or even, uh, if it is about work, if it is about relationship, retention can be a way of coping with all of this. So my whole idea for this video was to tell people to stop judging ourselves, that we judge ourselves too much on these topics, like everybody else has things figured out, or everybody else knows how to deal with their emotions, they are okay, they are doing fine, but I am not doing great, or I didn't feel um, that comment that they made was right to me, but I cannot express that. No, you absolutely can express that, and you can feel overwhelmed, or you can feel bad about it, and accept the fact that what you're feeling is okay, and just know how to process it, rather than just compelling yourself into a situation where you don't feel comfortable. That's what I mean to say about these pretentious topics that I touched. And it's not a bad thing, guys. It is people's mechanism to cope with things. And I think that just leads you to where you want to be. So, yes, guys, those were some thoughts that I had on this topic. And I feel sharing this makes me feel lighter, and also this is very helpful if you apply it in your life. बिकॉज सबकी लाइफ देख के हम लोग खुद को प्रेशर में डालते हैं दैट हमारी लाइफ ऐसी नहीं है क्योंकि हम ऐसा नहीं कर रहे, क्योंकि हम क्लियर नहीं है, क्योंकि मुझे इस टॉपिक पे क्लैरिटी नहीं है लाइफ में, या मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा मैं कहाँ जा रहा हूँ. बट मैं ये नहीं कहूंगी कि इफ यू आर इन सिचुएशंस लाइक दिस एक्सेप्ट इट इन फ्रंट ऑफ एवरीबडी, यू नो, बिकॉज यू डोंट वांट टू बी वल्नरेबल इन फ्रंट ऑफ पीपल. आई एम नॉट सेइंग दैट, बट आई एम जस्ट सेइंग दैट कि इसको एक्सेप्ट कीजिए बिकॉज दिस इज अ ह्यूमन नेचर. और हर इंसान जो आपको फिगर्ड आउट लग रहा है उसकी लाइफ में भी कोई सिचुएशन या कोई चीज ऐसी चलती रहती है बैक ऑफ द माइंड. अंदर बहुत सारे सवाल चलते हैं, बहुत सारी ओवर थिंकिंग चलती है जो हर इंसान दूसरे को नहीं बताता है. तो उस प्रेशर में खुद को मत डालिए. So yeah, guys, this was my look, and I really, really liked it. I love the makeup look that I've created. And I love the lipstick. It's very neutral. It's a thing these days, you know, to put a little pink on the inside and very nude shade on the outside. And I got these really beautiful earrings yesterday, so you know, so I just wore it today. I wanted to style it. So yes, that's pretty much my look. I hope you guys liked my video, and whatever related with you or resonated with you, you can just write it down in the comment section, or you can leave a heart. That would mean so much to me. And if you need anything clarity wise, emotional clarity or confidence building, you can always go on my Instagram page, and you can DM me there. We can book a session or give you guidance through my 30-day reset workbook. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for spending some time with me, and I will see you guys in my next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.